Hi, I'm Julian from Made with Real Juice, and in this video I'm going to show you why Term Explorer is one of my favorite keyword research tools. So first, I have no affiliation with Term Explorer. I was one of the beta testers when it first came out, and I just instantly fell in love with it, so I highly recommend it to clients or anyone trying SEO because keyword research really is the most important part of any SEO campaign. So to get started, let's log in. So now we're on the opening screen for Term Explorer. And you can see here we have the bulk keyword tool, the keyword analyzer, and the URL analyzer. The URL analyzer was probably brought in 2 months ago or so. The main work we're going to be doing is with the bulk keyword tool and the keyword analyzer. The bulk keyword tool is going to be used for the main scraping. This is where we plug in the seed keywords, what I refer to them and a lot of people refer to them. And from there, we're going to plug from the scrape keywords the keyword analyzer. So let's start with the bulk keyword tool. Now we should be on the page where we can start a new keyword job, or to view our previous jobs. We're going to start a new job. You should now be on the bulk keyword tool job page. And this is where we're going to enter in our job name, what keywords we want to scrape, how many keywords we want to scrape, and then we have some advanced options like deciding what country, the language, or if you only want to show related search results. These are the same kind of options that they allow in the previous Google Keyword tool, now Google Keyword Planner. So for this example, let's scrape keywords mentioning SEO, like we're doing this for my blog. So I'm just going to name the job SEO YouTube video. Let's do a small job of only 1,000 keywords. You're allowed 1,000, 10,000, or 25,000. And personally, other marketers like to do this differently. I like to do one keyword at a time. So let's type in SEO. And then I like to only show related. And that seems like all the options I want to do. Just to elaborate on only show related, it's only going to bring back keywords that have SEO in the query. And now we can start our job. Now I paused the screen while all the results were loading, but typically that you'll see that it's first in queue, and then that you'll see that it's loading all the keywords. So now you can see here, these are all the keywords scraped. We scraped 1,000. And so now we have this big list, and now we're going to organize through the list and send particular keywords to the keyword analyzer. Now to go through, I immediately start looking through global searches. Now I only do global because usually most of my clients or my service in general, it doesn't matter if my customers or their customers are outside of the United States. So that's why I use global. If you're going for a particular country, I highly recommend local. But for this example, we're going to use global. And I personally only look at global to start, and then later I sort through stuff like the CPC, or how difficult it is in search results. So to start, I do 30 searches as the minimum, which we can type out here in the filters column. And then we're going to click to apply filters. So this filter took out anything less than 30 searches. And then I'm going to organize just by clicking the name lowest to highest. I personally go from lowest to highest, I'm using this for blog posts and figuring out what's a good topic to write about. I like to go for topics that my competitors aren't talking about yet, because they're most likely going for some of the big dog keywords that are way on the bottom of this list. But all of these keywords are most likely being searched, and it's really low competitive. And most of all, people are not getting their problems solved when they're searching, most likely. So I'm just going to pick like 3 top SEO companies USA, compare SEO companies, and affordable organic SEO. And then let's just pretend the rest of this list was horrible. And then we can send to checked keywords to Keyword Analyzer. As you probably guessed, we're now on the Keyword Analyzer page. And same process as the bulk keyword tool, we're just going to type in our project name. I'll call it the same thing, SEO YouTube. And you can see here, these are the 3 keywords that we sent to the Keyword Analyzer. You can also edit the option of where to search. This might be best for if you're doing a local SEO campaign. Since these keywords are all global, we don't have to worry about that. So let's start the project. Now this was a similar status to the bulk keyword tool, where you should have seen the keywords being generated below, and the status when it's finished says done. Now you can see here that we have our 3 keywords that we sent over, and then we have columns that we can organize these keywords by. You can see keyword, difficulty, relevancy, link trust, global searches, local searches, and CPC. To start, I like to organize by difficulty, which we can see affordable organic SEO is on the top for least difficult. For difficulty, they assign it 0 to 10. You can see here it's blue. I believe if it's under 3, it's green. And then when it gets closer to 10, it starts getting redder. So as you can imagine, we look for the green keywords on this list. I personally don't look too much at relevancy, link trust, or trust. Sometimes I'll be looking at the global searches versus local to see how many people from outside the country are searching for this. And then CPC is going to let me know how valuable this keyword is. Typically, it's a good rule of thumb. So let's say we had, from our bulk keyword list, let's say we got another keyword, cheap organic SEO. Now, I let Term Explorer decide which one's easier. So I try to get as many duplicates as possible from the bulk keyword list, and then I transfer it over to the Keyword Analyzer, so then it can show me which one's the easiest to go for. So you can see that affordable organic SEO, if your website is authoritative enough, it actually has a pretty good chance for ranking for this. So what I do next, and this is where it differs for some people, I personally just copy and paste this into a text file, and then I manually search for each search result and what the websites look like, and etc. Term Explorer also allows you to look at the keyword, and you can see these are the first 10 search results for that search query. And you can also see that they actually give it a score, and what lets you know how they're ranking for it, or how you might be able to beat them by match or exceed them. But like I said, I personally don't look at this too much. I don't know, it's just never really been that accurate for me. I personally just manually look at the search results, since I'm dealing with a much smaller portion of keywords. If you're doing this for a PPC campaign, you're probably going to want to, if we go back to this list, you're probably going to want to go through delete a couple first, delete checked keywords you can see up here, and then you can export a CSV file. And from there, you can either manually search or you can do all the searching in here. That's up to you. But hopefully now you can see why Term Explorer is one of my favorite keyword research tools. It does the scraping and the analyzing, which I then put a manual touch on, but that's up to you. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I highly recommend Term Explorer for any keyword research.